I do have a question that I would love to get answered by somebody there's nobody more qualified than you to answer this question. And it's a question that I get asked a lot by customers here in the shop. And it's, electronic or electric watches have batteries, and quartz watches have batteries, but they are obviously very much not the same. So, what are the main differences between something like a Hamilton electronic and a quartz watch as far as powertrain and power supply and things like that?
Well, truthfully, the only thing that a quartz watch has in common with a Hamilton electric is a battery. That it ends there. The rest of the setup for a Hamilton electric is very similar to a mechanical watch. I mean, you have a train of wheels, you have a balance. Uh, the difference is the escapement and the direction of power. In a conventional mechanical watch, you have a mainspring, and then you have the train and an escapement and the balance controls the locking and unlocking of the escapement, so it times the train. With a Hamilton electric, actually the balance through the power of the battery, which energizes the coil on the balance while it's in a permanent magnet field with two magnets in the plate, and that creates the torque that drives the balance. And then the balance in reverse drives the index wheel and the train of wheels and turns the hands of the watch. But other than that, quartz watch, and quartz they're fine. Not my particular interest, I have a lot of people say the same thing to me when I say, "Oh, it has a battery." Oh, so they say, "Oh, it's quartz." No, it's not quartz. It's just has a battery. That's where the similarities end.
Yeah, and when these were introduced, what kind of accuracy was Hamilton touting for the electronic movements when they were debuted?
Well, pretty much similar to a mechanical watch. I mean, their tolerances, tolerances were about the same. The advantages that they felt like it had was like isochronism with a mechanical watch, for it to run at the same rate with the mainspring fully wound versus nearly unwound is can it can vary. But with an electric watch, there's really, until the battery is dead, that is completely, so that was done away with. So they felt like it could be a little bit more accurate in that regard. But pretty much it was similar to a mechanical watch. There were some issues with the rate limit, or the amplitude limiter. There's a finger block on the balance, which is different than a mechanical watch. If it gets sticky or oil or anything in there, it can cause the watch to run fast because that finger block is not free. There are a few
Okay.
things that have to be addressed with an electric watch that can be a problem. But if they're serviced properly and adjusted properly, they're going to keep as good a time as most mechanical watches. Now, I won't say, like the Hamilton 770, their last movement, that was a 22 joules, fully adjusted. Uh, I would put that movement up against any Swiss movement as far as its accuracy, and it was just fabulous.